So come into your mat in a seated position. Find a comfortable seat. And feel free to use any blocks, props, whatever works for you. And as always, take care of yourself. You know your body better than anyone else. So move with the breath. Be careful that you don't go too far into poses, but also don't stay too far away from your edge, right? Find your true pose for today, and maybe for today, do the poses as if you were doing them for the first time. Right? So find that seat, either in hero or cross-legged, whatever works for you. And then ground the sitting bones. Allow the eyelids to close. Take a full breath in through the nose, out through the open mouth. Sigh, let out any sound that comes naturally. And again, full in-breath through the nose. Let it out as you exhale through the open mouth. And one more time, full in-breath. And let it all out through the mouth. And allow your breath to come and go. Let it move in and out from the nose. Allow your hands to remain anywhere that they landed organically, either in your lap, on your thighs, or your knees. Let the legs become a little heavier, grounding you into Mother Earth. Allow your spine to be upright and tall. There's enough space in between all the vertebrae, stacked gently on top of one another. Maybe you can sense the body fluids slowly rushing up and down your spine. You sense the fluid moving between the vertebrae. Allow the shoulders to relax a little more. Soften your jaw, your lips, muscles around your lips. Notice how that relaxes most of your face just by soothing the muscles around your lips and your mouth. And allow another set of eyelids to close gently on top of the first one. Just allow your awareness to reside with the breath. Notice how that is moving into your body. Where does it move to? How does it sit there where it moves to? Notice the breath as it leaves yourself. Notice the expansion in the upper body on the inhale. Notice the contraction on the exhale. Notice which is easier for you to observe, the expansion or the contraction. If thoughts arise, allow them to arise, and allow this to be a reminder that your brain is something that produces thoughts. You won't be able to stop them. You might just slow them down, take a closer look at a thought that appears, but don't judge, don't rate it, don't create stories. Just have a look at that thought, which appears as if you're the observer, not the thinker. Allow that thought to fade, coming back to the breath that moves in you. Do that with every further thought that slowly appears and fades. As you watch your breath and your thoughts, notice how you are speaking to yourself. That inner dialogue, are you judging yourself? Are you meeting yourself with love and kindness? And then just make sure that you meet yourself with love. Always. Allow the tissues around your heart to melt, become softer. And then keep that openness as you allow the eyes to remain closed, and inhale your arms up overhead, palms touch. And as you exhale, take your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Full in breath through the nose, out breath through the nose. And let's open the session with a sweet Om. Inhale for Om. Allow your hands to go into your lap and flatten your eyes open. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Interlace your palms and turn the insides of the palms towards the sky. Reach your chest up, slight little back bend. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. Inhale. And as you exhale, let the shoulders drop. Bring your arms parallel to the floor. Forward, round yourself into a cat-cow back. And inhale, lift your arms, lift your chest, tilt your hips forward, slight little cow pose. And as you exhale, round forward. Few rounds here, waking up the spine. Inhale, reach your chest and arms up, tilt the hips forward. And exhale, round forward. Push your heart through the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round forward. Good. Two more like this. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, round forward. Inhale, lift up. Lift the chest. And exhale, round forward. Stay in that rounding. Keep the arms parallel to the floor. And then turn your hands towards each other. Push the knuckles away. And notice how that moves the shoulder blades a little further apart. The neck is soft. Maybe turn your head gently from side to side. Full in breath in the back space of your heart. And then as you exhale, bring your upper body upward. Sit up. Bring the hands into your lap. Good. Inhale, reach the arms back overhead. And as you exhale, twist towards your left, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you onto the floor. 2 cycles of breath here, long spine, reach the crown of the head up. And as you exhale, roll the left shoulder gently down the spine. Good. Following inhale, bring it back to center, arms into a V. And then exhale, bring it over to the other side. Left hand onto your right knee and the right fingertips behind your back. Reach the crown of the head up, long spine, sitting bones ground. And as you exhale, roll the right shoulder down and your belly button towards your right kidney. Good. One more inhale. And on your next inhale, bring it back to center, arms overhead. And as you exhale, take your hands down behind you, place them onto the floor behind your hips, fingertips pointing towards your hips, about a hand's distance. Try to be on the shins, so if you're in a cross-legged situation, bring one heel in front of the other for more stability in your hips. And then let's cat-cow here. So inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift your chest. If it's okay, in the neck, you can look up towards the ceiling or the sky, or even behind you, but notice what's happening in the neck. And then as you exhale, roll the shoulders forward, tilt the hips back so you round forward. And then inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, and notice in your lower back if it's okay to lift the hips, open the front body. And exhale, sit down, rounding forward. Few rounds in your own breath, timing, inhaling, lengthening the front body, maybe lift your hips. And as you exhale, sit down and round it forward. Right. Lovely. A few more rounds in your time. Good. Do one more round wherever you are. So finish off the one you're on and then do one more. You know, one of your following inhales, come back to sitting upright. Bring your hands forward in front of you. Put them on the floor in front of you as far away as is comfortable. And just round your back, look towards your belly button or heels. Breathe into your back space. And roll your head from side to side as you're here. Just notice the sides of your neck. Good. And let that go. Bring your hands back towards your feet. Straight back. Inhale. And as you exhale, plant your hands and roll over your knees into all fours. Good. Find your all fours, shoulders on hands, knees, hips distance or wider. And then from here, let's take a few intuitive cat-cow. So inhale, let the front body lengthen. And as you exhale, tilt the hips and vertebra by vertebra, rounding into your cat pose. Let the head hang. And moving again with your breath. How many vertebrae in the spine can you be aware of? Can you notice? Or how many regions in your spine can you observe? Allow your eyes to close and dive into that spine. And after a few rounds, feel free to let the body take over. And maybe explore the side dimensions by rotating your chest or your hips. Whichever body part resonates more with what you want to move. Do big or small movements, whatever is good right now. And maybe in between you want to move your hips back over your heels into a child's pose just for a cycle or two of breath. And whenever you're ready, you want to kind of snake yourself forward again, back into all pose, and just a few more rounds of your spine rolling back and forth. Good. And then become smaller in the movements. Finding the neutral spine. And come into that neutral spine. Lovely. From here, tuck your right toes and slide the right foot back. And first of all, push your heel back gently so the calf and the back of the leg are awakened. Let your core be a little bit working here too. And then release that pushing back of the heel. And then from there, lift your right leg up parallel to the floor. Hips stay parallel to the floor. Reach the heel back. Chest reaches forward. Neck is long. And then from here, come onto your left fingertips and reach your left arm forward. Lengthen out. Core is engaged fully. Keep lengthening away. Good. Next, exhale. Bring your left arm the same height, just over as if you're doing a T-arm, and then the right leg out to the right. Same height as your upper body. And then inhale, reach your right leg back, left arm forward. Exhale, left arm to the side, right arm out as well. Good. And leg. Inhale, one more. Lengthen. Exhale, reach away. And one more full round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach away. Good. Come back to lengthening right leg back, left arm forward. And as you exhale, drop knee and hand, round yourself into cat pose. One little cow pose, inhale. Exhale, back to neutral spine. Lovely. Tucking your left toes, bring it to the other side, slide the left foot back, reach the heel back first. Open up the back of the leg and the calf. And then release the heel and lift the leg. Reach the heel back, hips parallel to the floor. And then coming onto your left hand, reach your right arm forward. Good. Activate the core. Lengthening out. Round of the head and chest, reach forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, the right arm over to the side and the left leg. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Bring the leg only as far forward as feels comfortable. Exhale, arm out to the side and the leg. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the side. And one more slow movements. Inhale, lengthen. With resistance, one more time. Left leg and right arm out. And then inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, drop back to all fours. Gently round yourself into cat pose. Inhale, one count. And back to neutral spine. Good. From here, take your hands and hands distance further forward. Tuck both toes. Lift your knees slightly off the floor. Strong middle body. Keep that.
Move your hips back over the heels, keeping a neutral long spine, and then lift your hips back up into your downward facing dog. Notice that the spine would like to stay in a neutral curve, so if your knees need to be bent, totally fine. Even better, in fact. So your hips are slightly tilted forward, gives you a little bit more lifting. Press your hands equally into the floor, or rather, not pressing too much, but feel a lifting through the arms. And let that little arch in the wrists lift, so your forearms are working. And your index and thumb are pressing gently into the floor. Good. Find the breath in through the nose, up the spine, into your hips. And find the out breath down the backs of your legs, grounding you more. All right, building you a little home here, your little hut, home base. As you inhale, dive back into the spine and vertebra by vertebra, rolling forward into plank pose, shoulders above the head. Stay here, bend only the knees, let them hover above the floor. Inhale here, stay for the exhale. And your next inhale, lengthen out the legs again into your plank pose. And then as you exhale, lower the knees down to the floor, chest between your hands. Inhale, snake it forward, baby cobra. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, press hands and knees into the floor, bring it back to down dog, lovely. Good. Inhale, roll forward into plank pose one more time. Stay there. Roll onto the outside edge of your right foot, inside edge of your left foot. Lift your left arm into your side plank. Imagine a rope around your hips, lifting it up. Inhale here. Good. One more breath. And then bring the left arm overhead and back to your plank pose. And roll it over to the other side. So outside edge left foot, inside edge right foot. Lift your right arm up. Lift your hips. Inhale. Reach the crown of the head forward towards the top of your mat. One more breath. Take your right arm over your head back to your plank pose. Inhale and plank. And exhale your way down, knees, chest, chin, or plank if your body feels strong, okay, already. And then inhale, baby cobra, long spine. And exhale safely back into your down dog. Good. You do you. So there's a choice of vinyasa. Feel free to add those side planks, or just do that little core exercise by bending the knees and then lengthening them again. So you can take that pick today. On your following inhale, bend your knees, take your gaze forward between your hands, and take a few steps, a few more if you need, to come forward into your forward fold. Let your head be heavy, maybe grabbing opposite elbows, or bring your forearms behind your calves for a shoulder blade opening. Let your head hang. Breathe fully into the full breath body, especially into the belly. Your face is still soft. Your jaw, your lips, your eyebrows, your tongue. Then from here, release your arms beside yourself. Let your arms and head remain heavy. Bend your knees gently more. And then a little impulse into your belly button rolls you gently up, vertebra by vertebra, into standing at the top of your mat. Good. Once you've reached the top, roll your shoulders. Once or twice. Forward and back. And then find your mountain pose here at the top of your mat. Just close your eyes for a moment.
Find your shoulders above your hips above your heels. And setting your mind to that you are ready for whatever is to come. You're standing there like the world is happening for you, not to you. And with that strong intention of the world happening for you, let's flow a little bit. So inhale, keep the eyes closed if you want or open. Lift your arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, roll or swan dive down. Hands to shin or the floor. Inhale, halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, the right leg back, right knee into the floor. Inhale, lift up slowly with resistance. Hips forward as far as it's comfortable. As you exhale, bend your elbows back and down as if to lift your chest. Inhale, bring the upper body slightly forward and the arms as well. And as you exhale, bend your elbows back and down. Good. 2 more like this. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, bend. 1 more. After your next exhale, bring your hands back to the floor. Right hand stays on the floor. Left arm lifts. Inhale. Open the chest. And exhale, step it back. Ardha Mukha Svanasana into your down dog. Vinyasa if you choose. Always free to stay in down dog or take a child's pose anytime. Feel free to add the side planks or just bend your knees for a breath. Straighten them. And then moving through the vinyasa, meeting back in down dog. Good. Moving at your pace, take your time, use the breath to be your guide. And as you inhale, lift your right leg up into the sky. Bend your right knee, bring the right hip on top of the left hip. Open up that side, inhale. And as you exhale, re-square the hips to the floor, bring the right knee into your chest, roll forward and let the right foot land behind your right hand. Lower the left knee down. Lift your upper body up, hips forward as far as comfortable. Inhale up and exhale, slowly bend the elbows, lift your chest. Inhale, upper body forward and up. Exhale, bend your elbows. 2 more like this. And after your next exhale, hands back to the floor, left hand stays on the floor, right arm lifts, inhale, open the chest towards the sky. And then exhale, step it back forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. The inhale brings you back up to standing. Roll or dive with a straight back, palms touch overhead. Stay up, exhale, bend your elbows back and down. Inhale, long arms. Exhale, find your way down into Uttanasana, roll or dive. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step your left leg back. Your knee can stay off the floor or come back onto the floor. Find your way into lunge, high or half. Lift your arms up. As you exhale, twist to the right, cactus arms. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. 1 more time. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. As you exhale, dive down, hands to the floor, step back, down dog. Vinyasa that you choose or stay.
Moving with the breath. Make sure to have a long spine as you inhale. Good. Ardha Mukha Svanasana when you're done. Connecting back to that little home base, your hut, your foundation and hands and feet. And then inhale, lifting your left leg up. Bend your left knee, bring your left hip on top of the right hip. Keep the right leg bent. Breathe in fully. And as you exhale, re-square the hips. Bring the left knee forward, bring it into your chest, rolling forward. Let the left foot land. Right knee on or off the floor. Lift up. Good. Find your stability. And then as you exhale, twist to the left, bend your elbows. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. 2 more. Left. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Good. 1 more time. And to the left. Lovely. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, bow down. Step forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Fully fold. Exhale. Find your way up to standing on the inhale. Palms touch overhead. Stay upright. Exhale, you bend your elbows back. Inhale, long arms overhead. And exhale, dive down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step your right leg back. Find your toes at the edge of your mat there for warrior 1 feet. So turn the heel in diagonally. And then find your way into warrior 1. Good. Hip bones square into the mat up front. Lift your arms at any height that serves your pose today. Either just shoulder height, right? Palms touch or not. You choose. Your body chooses the pose. It can be different from day to day. Good. Belly buttons moving gently towards the bottom of your spine. Lift the chest, soften your shoulders. Breathe fully. Good. As you exhale, bring your arms down behind you. Either interlace your hands behind you, or if shoulders don't allow, just grab the lower arms. And then inhale, lift the chest. And keeping the palms together, if you like more, bring it into humble warrior, left shoulder towards the left knee, or even inside your left knee. Keep the hips centered. Keep grounding to the outside edge of your right foot, the back foot. Soften the neck, the lips, the jaw. Breathe fully. One more breath. With the strength of your legs, bring yourself back up. Reach arms overhead 1 more time. And as you exhale, bring the hands towards the floor. Step it back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Your choice for vinyasa or staying. Leaning back and down dog if you're vinyasaing, adding side planks or just bending the knees. Your body chooses. Moving with the breath. Honor the body and the breath. If that means coming into a child's pose, beautiful. And find your foundation back in Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Let the tip of your hat rise a little bit more. Lovely. Inhale your right leg up. And then exhale the right knee into your chest. Roll forward. Right foot lands in the front. Bring the left foot more to the edge of the mat. Turn the heel in. Find the warrior one. Lift it up. Find your hips square to the top. And then find your arm variation here today. Good. Whole upper body is integrated. Outside edge of your left foot presses into the floor. Soft shoulders, lift the chest. And exhale, bring the arms down behind you. Interlace the fingers or grab the forearms. And then you choose if you want to take it into humble warrior, bringing your right shoulder towards the knee or inside, or staying up. Coming down, keep the hips centered. Loosen the neck, the jaw. And one more breath here. And then slowly, gently bring it back up. Reach your arms overhead one more time. Inhale. And as you exhale, bow down into forward fold, but take it a wide step forward fold. Let your toes point out, the heels in. And then find your yogi squat here. If you have a block or a book or something, you want to put it under your hips, feel free to do so. Your sitting bones. Find your malasana. Arms inside the knees. Good. Let your thumbs, even if they don't touch your chest, lift it. Soften the shoulders. Soften your gaze. That may be internal, or just soften at whatever you're staring at, looking at, gazing at. Just notice how the soles of your feet are in touch with the ground. Equally, or the outside or the inside is more into the ground. Try to even it out gently without tipping or falling over. Let the tailbone be heavy. The head and the shoulders light. Two more breaths here. Find ease in the pose. Find joy in the breath. Lifting the corners of your mouth. Give yourself a smile. You're doing this like the world is happening for you. And then ask your body, how does it want to come up into standing posture here? Strength of your legs or through a forward fold. And then let your body answer. And then with your next in-breath, decide or let the body bring you up to standing, either through a forward fold or with the strength of your legs, lifting the hips up. Good. Bring your feet back together, hips distance once you're up there. Finding a mountain pose. Lovely. Keep a gentle little bend in your knees. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift the chest with the thumbs. All right. Find something in front of you that doesn't move. All right. So your drishti, keep the body as a focus. Keep your gaze somewhere that doesn't move.
Gently transition the weight into your right leg. As you inhale, lift your left thigh off the floor, just parallel to the floor. Find stability. Good. Either stay here, or if you like a little movement and challenge in the balance, rotate your left leg as if you're drawing circles with the left knee on the canvas to your left. Be big or small circles, whatever serves your balance today. Be breathing fully. Don't shorten the breath because it's a little bit more work. And then change direction. Good. And then the next time your leg is in front, stay here. Bring the heel or the ankle on top of your right thigh into kind of a figure of four. All right, then like a flamingo, the left knee out to the side. Maybe stay there, or if you like a little bit more, bend your right leg as if to sit down. Notice the outsides of your hips. Go as far as it's comfortable. Don't overstep your welcome here. Keep the upper body like chair pose, straight and up, or diagonal more. Belly's working as well, you're not slumber backing. 2 more breaths here. And then gently, as you inhale, lift it back up. Release the ankle, keep the left leg up, inhale. And as you exhale, open up to the side and step the left leg back into warrior two. Good. Right leg, you can see the right big toe. Find your warrior two there. Lovely. Go, reach the arms out. Ground to the outside edge of the back foot. Find the breath. Insides of the legs are active. Inhale here. And as you exhale, straighten your right leg. Bring the left elbow on top of the right. Bring your hands behind onto your shoulder blades and round yourself into a hug. Inhaling, bring it back to warrior two. Open the arms, bend the knee. 2 more like this. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Bring the right elbow on top of the left. Hug yourself round. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the right leg, left elbow on top, round into hugging. And 1 more time as you inhale, warrior two. Exhale into that hug. Good. And then the last time, bring it back to warrior two. Stay here. And as you exhale, windmill your arms either side of your front foot. Step back, down dog. You choose if you want to stay here or vinyasa, either with bending the knees or the side plank. Move through your vinyasa. Meeting back and down dog. When you're ready. Find the breath. Find your foundation. And then from here, bend your knees. Look up between your hands. And if you're feeling very floaty, you want to hop to the top, go there. Or take a few gentle steps to the top into Uttanasana. Inhale there 1 time, halfway up.
Exhale, fully full. And then find your way back into standing as you inhale, rolling or diving up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale your hands to heart center. Find that drishti. Find the focus in your body. Find the shoulders above your hips and the hips above your heels. Transition the weight into your left foot. And as you inhale, gently lift your right thigh up parallel to the floor. Pull the toes towards your knee. Maybe stay there. That's your balance today. Already challenging. If you need more, begin to rotate your right leg as if there was a canvas to your right. You're drawing circles with the right knee. Big or small. Listen to your hips. Change direction. Good. The next time your right knee is forward, stay there. Maybe stay here for more balance, or take your right heel and the ankle on top of your left thigh. And then the right knee out to the side into flamingo. And then bend your left leg as if to sit down, noticing how far your hips allow you to go. Strong middle. Lifting the chest, relaxing the shoulders. Breathing fully and enjoying the breath. Lovely. And then gently re-straighten the left leg, release the right ankle. Inhale. And as you exhale, open to the right, twist to the right, and step the right leg out to the back into your warrior two on this side. Good. So find your left leg as your front leg. Perfect. Arms reach out, legs are active. Outside edge of your right foot presses into the floor. Inhale. And as you exhale, straighten the left leg, left elbow on top of the right. Hug your shoulder blades round. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, right elbow on top of left. Straighten the left leg, round into your hug. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, into the hug, left elbow on top. One more round. Inhale, open, warrior two. Exhale, hug, right elbow on top of left. And bring it back to warrior two. Breathe there. Find strength and ease in the pose. One more inhale. And as you exhale, windmill your arms to the floor. Step it back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Vinyasa if you choose. Adding the side planks or not. Your body decides. Good. And leaning back and down dog. Find your pose. Find your breath. Lovely. From here, bring your left foot closer to your right foot. Just step them together to that side of the mat. And then step your right leg in front of your left leg so you're cross-legged down dogging. And then continue to do that. Lift your left leg, bring it in front of your right leg. So you're just changing the process of your legs. Your hips come along with the movement. You're just swaying your hips, stepping one foot back and top in front of the other. But you're staying at the back of the mat with the feet. Good. You do that slow. Maybe you can notice the movement that goes up the spine. Notice how your neck might stiffen because you do this movement. And then just kind of soften the neck by doing that Indian gentle yes, no in the head and the neck. Right, as you do these leg movements here. Also notice what that does with your attention and your brain by doing two movements that are not on the same plane. Good. And then stay with the right leg in front of the left leg. Find the still down dog here. Moving the right hip back into space a little bit more. Good. And your next inhale, lift your left leg up into the sky. Bend your left leg, bring the left hip over the right hip. Maybe stay here for a few breaths. If you feel a wild thing coming on, feel free to drop the left foot behind yourself, coming into a wild thing if you want. Good. Inhale there. Staying here as you exhale, just bring it back so this legs stay, but bring it back into something like a side plank in the upper body. Good, and then bend your left leg a lot. Keep the right leg straight, and your hips come towards the floor, but they hover. The left hand comes in front. Good, and then we're coming back up. So inhale, lift the hips back up, open back up into the wild thing. Easy. Let's do that again. Exhale, straighten the right leg as if to sit down, but your hips hover. They can also sit down, that's fine. Good, one more time. Inhale, lift up into wild thing. And then this time that you exhale, bring it back to the three-legged down dog. Right, so lift your left leg up. And then step the left leg in front of your right leg. Good. Lovely. Find that cross-legged dog here. Moving your left hip back in space a little bit more. Maybe yes, no, the head one more time, the Indian. And just softening the neck. And then your next inhale, lift your right leg up into the sky. Bend your right leg, bring the right hip on top of the left hip, and maybe either stay here, be content with that opening, or if you like, drop the right leg back behind you into wild thing here, open the chest. And if you like, straighten the left leg more, keep the right leg bent, bring the right arm forward as if to sit. And inhale, open up wild thing. Exhale, as if to sit down. One more time, inhale, up. Good. Exhale, down. And the last time, open up into wild thing, inhale. And then as you exhale, bring it back, three-legged dog, and into your cross-legged dog. Step the right leg in front of the left. Good. And then just bring it back to your regular dog, two legs step out, hips distance. And one last slow vinyasa if you choose. Rolling forward, just simple vinyasa. You don't need to add anything if you want. Well, you choose. Lovely. Moving with the breath. Back in Ardha Mukha Svanasana, let the breath flow in through the nose, let the hips become lighter. And let the out breath move down the backs of the legs, grounding you. And from here, drop the knees onto the floor. Let the hips remain above the knees. Go ahead. And then inhale, lift your right arm up, open up. And as you exhale, slide the right arm through into a twist. Let the shoulders settle, let the right face, side of the face settle. Let the right arm relax. Find the twist here, and if you want to take it further, you can slide the left hand forward. And if you want to increase the twist even, you can take that left hand towards the right corner of your mat. But notice how your spine responds, and does it allow you to go there? Does it feel good in the spine, not in the head, not the ego? The body wants to talk. Let the belly relax. Breathing into your lumbar region. One more breath here. And slowly putting your left hand back on the floor in front of your face. And release the twist. Bring the right arm back to all fours. One round of cat-cow here. Just rounding point. Inhale. Lengthen the front. And then back to neutral spine. Inhale, lift your left arm. And as you exhale, thread it through. Shoulder comes to the floor. Side of the head comes to the floor. Keeping the hips above your knees. And if you'd like to increase that twist, notice if the spine allows it. And then slide the right hand forward to the top of your mat. And maybe take it to the left corner of your mat. One more breath. And slowly taking your right hand back in front of your face. Arm leaves the twist. Back into all fours. Cat-cow, 1 or 2 rounds. Notice how the spine feels now, or how that movement feels now, compared to the beginning. And then find your way into a seat and bring your legs out in front of you.
Good. Bend your left leg and bring the sole of the foot towards your right leg. Good. And it doesn't have to be all the way in, whatever is comfortable in your knee and hip. And then as you inhale, lift your arms overhead. And exhale, twist to your left. Left hand behind you, right hand to the knee. Keep lengthening on the inhale. And on the exhale, just let your belly button move towards the left, towards your left kidney. Bring the twist from the lower belly. Good. 2 more cycles of breath. Softening the shoulders and the jaw. Good. Your following inhale, bring it back to the front. Lift your arms overhead. And your right leg can be relaxed or active, what you choose. And then bring your body a little bit more over towards your right leg. Inhale, find lifting. And as you exhale, just begin to bow down. No goal, just bowing down. When your hands want to land on the mat, either side of your right leg, let them. Don't push or pull anywhere. Allow the pose to find you, your body. As you inhale, keep lengthening the spine, lifting the chest. And as you exhale, let gravity be your friend. Maybe you sink further, maybe you stay where you are. Notice how the lower back engages. Let it relax, especially your left leg. It wants to always work with you here because it thinks you're going to fall over. Let it relax. The left glute, the left leg, the left thigh, especially left lower back. Keep releasing that part. Breathing into that space, the lower left back. Two more cycles of breath here, maybe 3. Actually, we'll stay a little bit more, a few more breaths there. So settle in, find the breath. Keep releasing the left side. Soft jaw, soft shoulder. Just notice what appears in your thoughts in your mind's eye. Notice how you're speaking to yourself, which you are. And if it's anything other than with the language of love, change it. Meet yourself with love. And slowly prepare yourself to come back to seated. Gently lift your upper body. Bring your hands behind you, lengthen out both legs. Maybe roll them. Let the fingertips point towards your hips. Bring the hands a little bit further back. Bring your heels together. Imagine there's a zip from the big toes up to your pubic bone. Zip it up, one leg. Inhale, roll the shoulders back just like we did in the beginning. And then lift your chest. Maybe lift your hips. Let the soles of the feet land. Inhale. Good. One more breath. And then as you exhale, sit it back down. Good.
Change your legs. Left leg stays long, right leg bends. Any amount that serves your right knee. And then as you inhale, lift up. And exhale, twist to the right. Right fingertips behind you, left hand to the left knee. Lengthen through the spine on the inhale. And roll the belly button towards your right on the exhale. One more breath. And then your next inhale, bring it back to center. Lift arms. And then bring your upper body closer towards your left leg. Keep lengthening on the inhale. And as you exhale, bow forward, no goal again. And just let your hands land where they want to. Keep lengthening the spine on the inhale. And as you exhale, gravity is your friend, melting towards the floor. Let your hips roll backwards or move back, your sitting bones into the floor behind you. And this time, notice how your right leg engages the one that's bent. Right. Allow it to relax, to just be there. Right thigh, the glute, the right lower back. Allow it to soften and to melt. They have nothing to do here. Breathing fully all the way into the belly still and the chest. Fill your entire breath body from the clavicles to the pubic bone. Fill it all up. And notice how you're melting more on exhale. Soften everything that you can. Scan the body. Notice how the body wants to release and relax. Good. A few more breaths. And slowly on your next inhale, re-engage your arms and walk your upper body back to upright sitting. Take your hands again behind you, straighten out the right leg. Bring your legs together, draw that zip from the toes all the way up. And then as you inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift your chest, and if it was okay, lift your hips. Soles of the feet find the floor. It's okay in the neck, drop the head back, or just keep looking towards the ceiling. 2 cycles of breath here. You're much stronger than you think. And then slowly roll it back down to the floor. Roll the shoulders forward, round. And then make sure you have enough mat behind you. And if you like to give your spine a little massage, become very round, grab the backs of your thighs, keep the chin into your chest, and then rolling back and forth, staying very round. Let your feet be in momentum. If you're enjoying that, go for a few rounds. And if you're done, come to lie on the back. We'll land there eventually anyway. Good. And then stay on the back, hugging your knees into the chest. Take the right hand onto your right knee, left hand onto the left knee, and just bring the knees out, both to the side, right to the right, left to the left, forward, and then together again. So grinding the top of the femur in the hip socket. The shoulders remain on the floor, head is resting. Change the direction of the knee circling. Good, and then bring it back to center. Hug your knees in one more time, full in breath. And as you exhale, bring the feet towards the floor. Release the legs. And then coming into your very well-deserved Shavasana, lengthen out the legs, heels into either corner of your mat. Let your arms either be beside you, palms towards the sky, enough room between your upper body and your arms for the armpits to breathe, and the sides of your body. Put your hands on yourself with the elbows resting in the floor. Take a full in breath through the nose, all the way into your toes. Out breath through your open mouth, sighing, letting out any sound that comes naturally. 2 more times. In breath. One more. Allowing yourself to melt into the ground, into Mother Earth. Allow her to receive you. Let her cradle you in arms of love, bringing you full relaxation. Surrender sweetly. Give in completely. Feel the love and the peace within.
Begin to notice the space around you. Notice yourself in that space. Your dimensions. You're up, you're down. You're one side, the other side. Your front and your back. And begin to wake the body, little movements and ankles and wrists. Keep the eyes closed as you find your legs. When you're ready, bend your knees, bring them into yourself. Rolling from side to side there. Take your time, no rush. And allow the body to find the side that it wants to roll onto into a little fetal ball. From there, with the eyes closed, push yourself into a seat. Moving slowly, no rush. Joining your palms at heart center. Breathing in through the nose, joy and sunshine. Exhale through the open mouth, what doesn't serve you. Inhaling through the nose, love and life. Exhale what you don't need. Let's close the session with a sweet om. Inhale, foam. Bow your head to your fingertips. Moments of gratitude and appreciation for yourself, for this being, for this time together, for the love in yourself, for yourself and the things and the beings in your life. Thank you for letting me guide you. Light within me bows to the light within you. Namaste.